How to set up your Anthem MRX AVM. A few ways to set up this unit is via the front panel and conveniently by the web GUI. Okay, as you're unpacking the Anthem, you'll note there's a quick start guide, but not a complete manual, in an effort to reduce paper usage. For those wanting to cite a complete manual, please visit anthemav.com. Please connect the two wireless antennas, even if you are not using these. They are essential to the unit's overall operation. You must connect your AVM MRX to a network. There are two ways: hardwired Ethernet or Wi-Fi via iOS or via Android. Then update the software. We encourage you to update the software before the installer takes it to site and make the installation experience easier for your enthusiast customer by pre-installing the software update. Wired setup. Turn on your Anthem unit, press menu and scroll to Network Control. Under Network Status, you'll see the IP address. If you have an IP address, scroll to Store Load Update and check for an update. Wireless setup. Turn on your Anthem unit and select Streaming Input. This will enable you to hear the connection tone. Launch Google Home. Set up Paradigm MRX or AVM. Choose a home. Google Home will look for the device. Please note it may say Paradigm MRX AVM found. It will now connect to your device. If you selected Streaming Input, you'll hear this tone. To show the IP device, simply click the device, Settings, scroll to the bottom and see the IP address. For iOS connection, for Apple AirPlay 2, enter the Wi-Fi settings menu, locate the MRX AVM and add AirPlay speaker. Select the unit and allow it to connect to your network. Software update via web GUI. Copy IP address to browser. Turn on automatic updates, beta updates, and check for an update. The unit is now up to date, ready for part 2, Web GUI Basic Setup. The menu has Main Zone, Zone 2, General, Speakers, Inputs, Network and Update. In Speakers, select 3D Sound. 3D Sound is the assignment for your Dolby Atmos speakers. In this case, height 1 is middle in ceiling. In Amp Matrixing, we'll select back and tell it to point back to height 1 for our middle in ceiling Atmos. Under Profiles, you must enter the distance from the main listening position to each speaker and enable each speaker. Set up inputs. The first input is required. It's grayed out. Click the pen to edit this input, enter the name and apply. Assign the video input. Select your audio mode presets. Add the remaining inputs. Next, let's look at networking. You may reserve the IP address on your router if using a control system, or manually set a fixed IP address. Configure your 12-volt trigger outputs. Tips and tricks. If using a control system, select Never for no signal power off. If you have a CinemaScope screen, select on-screen info display to be 2.4:1. Selecting this also keeps the info display above the gaming results for sports watches. You can also select on-screen info for both zones. It's a good idea to give your device a meaningful name. Now let's perform an ARC calibration. Unpack your ARC microphone and put together on the stand provided. Ensure the black dot faces forward and that the microphone is also pointing up at ear height for the main listening position at point 1. When performing ARC calibration, ensure control system is turned off and any firewalls are turned off. It's a good idea to balance the subwoofer level with the other channels. Use quick measure. Select the center channel and it will show the level. Now select the subwoofer to see if the subwoofer is at the same level. If not, adjust your subwoofer level so it's the same or very close to the center channel. To cite the IP address of the device, you can also hover on top of the device. In this example, we're providing one measurement. Only enable the channels for each measurement. Select microphone. Please ensure the microphone is at ear height for the first position and that the black dot is facing forward. This video is sped up so you can see the process. Once you've performed the 5 microphone positions, click Resume. Upload ARC Genesis to your device. And don't forget to save your ARC file. Thanks for watching. For more information, please get in touch with Audio Active.